Okay, child. So you know when you see this video that we're getting ready to go live, there's breaking news somewhere, okay? Like, what do these people do with their lives all day? Just sit around and just cause trouble and mess and then they want me to talk about it? Yep. Okay, so click the link below. There's a link for my Patreon to join the text community, as well as to purchase my book, Triumph Over Adversity, Overcoming the Church Hurt, okay? Now get ready, buckle up your seatbelts. It's time to go. Hey everybody, and happy Wednesday. I get on the line and forget I need a daggone fan. Y'all give me a second, hold on. All right, guys, happy Wednesday to each and every one of you all. I am your girl, Catrice, and welcome to Cocktail Hour with Catrice. It is a glorious, beautiful Monday here in the DMV, child. The weather is amazing, but I'm still having a hot flash. Oh my goodness, listen, this past weekend has been a doozy, but I could not help but come and bring you all some commentary today. And also, I want to shout out the street committee. Okay, the street committee has kept me informed all weekend long. Shout out to the person, I keep forgetting who it was. I made a video about it last night and then forgot to post it. Who does that? But shout out to the person who sent me the information. They said, you know what, Cocktails, we really need you to watch Grown in Gospel. I've been in these streets watching pretty much everything. I've been watching the whole LaTocha Scott, the additional information that's been going on with her and all that good stuff. All right. So let's get to it because I'm going to get off the line and have a little personal social life this evening. Shout out to all of my new subscribers here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and on TikTok, okay? I wish I could live stream on TikTok at the same time, but I can't. And I need my other phone so I can look at all the comments and all my commentary, okay? Now, I want you all to stay to the end because I do have a Cora Jakes. Hey, Cora, Miss Cora, how you doing? Thank you so much. I'm trying to do a little something, okay? I want you all to stay to the end because I do have an update for you all. It's pretty interesting, and I think if you all have not been paying attention, you might have missed it, okay? But I do have a Cora Jakes update for you guys, okay? Now, again, shout out to the person who told me about Grown and Gospel. Hey, Sabika, what's going on, babe? Shout out to the person that told me about Grown and Gospel, okay? This show right here, I'm going to be honest with you all. I did not think I was going to like it, okay? Hey, Tasha Robinson, come on, get your cocktail out, girl. I did not think I was going to like it at all. I was like, you know what? A show about the church, not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not in the church anymore. Not interested in watching anything about the church. I might not even like the people on the show. I might be shady towards them. They're my age bracket, child. They might come for me. But somebody did like my picture on Instagram. So shout out to them from Grown in Gospel on Instagram, okay? Here's my authentic review of the show so far. I've watched all 3 episodes, and I'm going to be honest, I like it. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. I like it a lot. So here's what happened, right? So Carlos King, who is, to me, he's actually really one of the best when it comes down to reality shows. I like his new style. It's like he's gonna take a person from their natural habitat and put them on TV and create a star. A lot of these people that are on Grown in Gospel, though, are already bigger names, okay? I've never heard of that Jay Brooks, though, okay? But we're going to get to all the fine men on the Grown in Gospel. So here's my authentic review. It reminds me, it actually kind of took me back a little bit. It kind of gave me a moment of nostalgia. It reminded me of my time in the ministry, the hazing that Elijah does with all the other cast members, in particular Bree Hammond. I really wish that she wouldn't cry on camera, though. Even though I am becoming a crier, which I don't like that too much since my surgery, I've started crying a little bit more, getting a little bit somber, a little emotional. But I don't like how she cries on camera. I wish she would just toughen up a little bit, but she's showing her authentic self, and I really appreciate that about her. But overall, I like the show. I like the realness. I like the storylines, in particular, the Tasha Page Lockhart situation. Okay. And if you guys don't know, I personally, again, I'm not in the church scene anymore. I just do commentary on these pastors and these bishops and these people down in Dallas. Okay. That's getting on my last nerve. But I do the commentary on the church from the standpoint of trying to find solution, right? And also, ragging on a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But Tasha Page Lockhart's story, apparently she was on Sunday's Best. I did not know that. I hadn't watched Sunday's Best since, I think, Leandria. And I don't even know if she was before. I don't even know when she was on there, to be honest with you. But I haven't seen it since then. So number one, I liked how in episode 3, when her and Bree got together at Bree's house and they had a conversation, and Bree was exposing, like, hey, I have a history with women, I have a history with dancing, all these different things. And Tasha was like, I can relate. I used to sing in the strip club. I used to dabble in doing a little cocaine, a little drugs. She actually was really, it was a genuine, I felt like it was a genuine moment of getting close to someone. And I personally miss that relationship, that camaraderie that comes with like the after church flow, right? We used to sit after service for like hours and just talk, or we would sit for like about an hour and then we'd go to dinner and we would talk, and we would just we would talk about what God was doing, or what we were challenged with, or what we were battling with, or whatever. I miss that. So it really kind of took me back. And it made me a little emotional last night watching episode 3. Also in episode 3, and I'm not going to go for each episode because we all know that Elijah, he's out of control. He's off the chain. I'm a little confused about Elijah. I know a lot of people probably are just like me. But I'm not going to go there, okay? Because I don't know what Elijah likes to dibble dabble and do it with, okay? None of my business either. Like, hey, turn up, all right? He did bring a young lady to Nicole's birthday bash, which I believe was episode 2, and that is Dorinda Clark Cole's daughter, okay? Another woman that is out of control. Hey, Cassandra, what's going on? We did okay, that's what we're supposed to do after church. So I like that. I saw that and I was like, but we're gonna leave it alone until something else come out, okay? Because I don't know these people, but I like the show. I like how I don't like the hazing that he does, but I experienced that as well with my pastor's daughter. Her and I, we didn't have a rocky start, but she definitely made sure that you had an initiation into the group, that you can take it. And so I've been there, done that. I don't think that he should be doing that, but listen, if they deal with it, then that's just on them. All right. So getting to Tasha Page Lockhart. Okay. Hey, Ngozi, what's up, babe? Getting back to Tasha Page Lockhart, episode 3. Now, listen, you all, I know the people have not been under a rock for long. Okay. So a couple of years ago, a very popular blogger here on these YouTube streets did an expose about Tasha Page Lockhart and her now ex-husband. Sidebar, okay? I got to get this out of my system, okay? Bishop is fine. Amen, I'm done. That's all I got. Okay. I'm not going listen, I'm voluptuous too. I'm not gonna try to get with the bishop. You know what I'm saying? I'm saved. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing it. What's going on, L Boogie? What up? What up? I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Y'all know, get me that up here talking to this bishop, jumping in his DM. Now, if he jump in mine, it's fair game. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know it right now. So, allegedly, a couple of years ago, there was some big scandal going on with Tasha and her husband, and she was online crying and going through the motions. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know these people. I did not know him. I did not know. All right. I did not know nothing about this young man. I just thought, okay, maybe that's just her husband. It says, hey, Anita Martin. I just knew that this young man and this woman was married. Well, come to find out, there was allegations out there that allegedly, y'all know how I do with my allegedly, that she was not being treated properly. Okay, as a first lady. That's what the people were saying. The people were saying that she was not being treated properly as a first lady. Now, here's the thing. We don't know the circumstances of situations, right? And I like Tasha, okay? Me and Tasha, we are one, okay? I can feel her. She loves God, okay? She's anointed, but she just like to have a little bit of fun every now and then. Now, I'm not condoning dibbling and dabbling and doing it with the stuff. You know what I'm saying? I might have a cocktail or two, but I'm not going to go past that. I have had the Mary J. I have, but I'm not a Mary J person. Y'all get what I'm saying? I like to stick with the liquid stuff. All right. Nothing else besides that. All right. I don't dibble and dabble and do with that. But you know, that was a different phase of her life, right? And also she's been through a lot of different traumas and things. She has a lot of PTSD that you could tell that, you know, maybe it's not treated. All in all, I like the storyline, but apparently at the time, her and her husband, his name is T. Veron House. Sidebar, why I kept thinking this man's name was Vernon. I was like, I never heard of a Veron before, but a lot of people haven't heard about a Catrice before. So I was like, you know, I give him some grace, chap. But when I saw it, I said, well, what is really going on? What is the vibe? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, based on the TV show. Now I know what we heard, child. The people were saying, hey, Candace, thank you for coming in. The people were saying that maybe there was not a lot of affection going on in the household. He was not treating her properly as a first lady. People were not acknowledging her or even riding for her. And then allegedly, well, she even said on the show that she did have an outside situation. Basically speaking, that the bishop, who was supposed to be ministering at home first with his wife, was not. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, Bishop? If you're going to be married to a woman, okay, especially a woman of a certain age, give her the right hand of fellowship. This is the breaking news. Come on, y'all, because we got to be, let's keep it 100. Breaking news. Breaking news. If you are a bishop, a pastor in the Lord's church, okay, and you are out here with a woman, and she listen, Bishop, I love you. Okay, I'm here for you. Listen, because you know a lot of times after men preach, and even women, and as a content creator, same thing. You ready to just sweat some things out, Bishop? You cannot be forsaking your wife at home and think she's not gonna go with somebody else and dip and dive and do like you can't. No, you can't be mad. Okay, so she did say that she did have a situationship with somebody else. Listen, she's a musician herself. I was not surprised that it might have been allegedly a musician. You know, a lot of them are not saved. A lot of them are not saved. Come on, y'all know how it is. The pastor is saved. The deaconess is halfway saved. The armor bearer may or may not be saved because he or she might be messing with the pastor. Sidebar, male or male too. Come on, all right. Musicians not saved. You might find one or two that will give God glory and say thank you, Jesus. But a lot of them, y'all ain't heard it from me, and y'all musicians don't come for me. Okay, if you want a rebuttal, drop it in the DM, and you can come on the show and give me your rebuttal. Okay, tell me how saved you are, a musician, trombone player, organist, drummer. Now, one of my best friends, he's a drummer, and he's saved. He halfway saved. He's halfway saved. I love him. He's halfway saved. He's halfway sacked. Yes, April Smothers, you must be new here. The right hand of fellowship, okay? That's what the bishop needs to give to his wife. Okay, she's a young, beautiful, voluptuous woman. Michelle, listen, she need that. Come up off it, bishop. Come on. So, I really like that story, but let me give y'all this. Hold on. Shout out to the street committee. Listen, I did not see. I had watched all 3 episodes of Growing in Gospel at this point. I had not. So I'm minding my business, right? Hold on, let me find the message. Now I told you, no, I didn't. I put it on the video last night. A street committee person that sent me this video clip. You are not following me on Instagram. I said you better follow, sis. You listen. You watch the content. You might as well follow. She sent me a DM. No, that was nice. I was like, check the people out that's watching from the bushes and sending me a DM. Thank you. Now go ahead and follow. Praise the Lord. All right. So she sends me. This is she's not, and she's an honorary member right now. She's not locked in and loaded. Okay, we're gonna make sure we're gonna pray for her so she can get saved and come on and join the fold. Sent me a video from the official Thais report. Shout out to Thais. The bishop that went live and told the people that he was gonna go live on Monday. This was Sunday. I'm going live and we're gonna discuss what happened on the show. Child, that was the most boringest 2 hours of my life. Okay, thank God I was like doing my thing. I was in that consecration mode. Let me just listen and see what's going on. But Bishop, like these pastors things, I love. Listen, man of God, you're fine. All right, and you look like you might have some right hand. Hey, Soraya, what's up, baby? Look like you might have a right hand. But Bishop, we need you to, when you give a message, you're not preaching on a Monday like he preached last night for Bible study. Just saying Bible study or Sunday morning service. I get to the point. We don't care about, and he never looked at the camera. He looking like this. He said, and the whole time. He looked to the side the whole time. I said, can you look at the camera, sir? Now, I know some people are introverted, okay? I am an ambivert, okay? I can be introverted at this point in my life, and I am still extroverted, all right? So I don't mind looking at the camera. Hey, what's up on camera? But this man got looked the whole time to the side like this. I said, didn't your neck hurt doing that? Jesus, man, come on, sir. Well, we give you a pass. We give you a 0.5% of a pass because you're halfway decent looking. Praise the Lord. All right. So he went on his Facebook page. He called it, what did he call it, y'all? He called it, because I just said this is the dialogue. The dialogue. It was on Monday. It was Monday evening. He talked about what happened from his perspective in the relationship. He never denied that his wife, now ex-wife, cheated on him. Never denied it. Now, here's the thing. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is for the ladies who have never, ever seen somebody. Okay, let me say it the right way, because I don't want to come across like, I'm out there and stuff, but I'm grown. If you have never been with a man from the tri-state area, and I really want to call it like the 4-part, because I like to claim New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and then Philly. Okay, you put them together. Listen, if you it's something in the water up there. Okay, it's something in the water. So I don't think that the bishop does not have what it takes to give his wife. Maybe he just didn't want to do it. And you know how some men are, when they don't want to do something, they're very stern on it. Like, I'm not doing that right now. Like, sir, what's the point of being married? And look, we're married now. The Bible says that the bed of marriage is undefiled. You're not gonna give me no sex. I feel for her. Tasha Page Lockhart, baby. I see you. We see each other. You're not gonna be with me and you're gonna give me the right hand. Like, what is this? And then she says, I'm gonna take it upon myself to go on and do my own thing. Catrice, I can't sit around here and pretend as if I don't need what I need. And she said, I need to be touched. And I said, amen. Amen. Me too, Tasha. Okay. Often. Praise the Lord. So I just think that maybe the man of God was not in the frame of mind. Maybe, sometimes these pastors and these leaders get married for show. I don't think that because I saw something last night. I don't agree with the fact that he might be riding for the same team. I don't believe that. I don't. But we don't know. Like, we don't know. But sometimes these pastors get married because people are in their ear. When you gonna get married, Bishop? Pastor, when you gonna find a wife? He either finds a wife, they're battling all these different voices that are talking to them and are encouraging them to get married. What if he wasn't ready to get married? What if that's a possibility? Okay. But next time, just say that, man of God. You could have just dabbled a little bit after service sometimes. It's okay. Seriously. She said, oh boy, people dancing around with their yes. I need you to just own yourself, Bishop. Let's say, listen, Bishop, mentor, man of God, I'm not ready yet. Okay. I don't think I can give a woman a half of me. I want to give her all of me, 100%. And I don't think I can do that right now. And then go about your business. But listen, it get cold at nighttime, Bishop. Okay. Especially when you finish preaching. And listen, I have heard many a story. I've heard some things. I ain't gonna tell y'all on the line. Maybe I might do a story time, like back-to-back story time of things that I've heard. Hopefully they don't watch my show. But y'all can send me your story times too. Send me what happened with y'all. And I might come online and I might do a story time with y'all. That would be fun. But if you're not ready, you're not ready. And I respect that. Okay. But don't get married and a woman's like, listen, my husband, we are official. I'm about to listen every night. I'm gonna be, and this woman, she came out looking real sexy. I said, come on, girl, curves and all. I was like, you better turn up. Okay. She came out with a little red number, showing her legs, showing her breasts. She like, this is all for you, Bishop. And he's sitting there looking like that. The men in the world, you know what they do? Oh, you better get over here. You better. That's what the men in the world do. And the men that's in the church that's out here shucking and jiving when they're supposed to, that's what they do. Okay, i.e. that pastor that was eating that woman that one time, he devoured that woman. Praise the Lord. He devoured her. Okay. Like Pastor Dwayne Dalton. No, I can't put him in that category because that video is a mess. That I can't put him in that category. That man of God don't know what he's doing. And he has a nice piece of, you know what? Let's get off that, y'all. I'm sorry. To the mothers of the church, I apologize in advance. I'm being a little extra. I'm sorry in advance, being a little extra tonight. Again, sidebar, if you guys like my glasses, they are available on my Amazon store. Check it out. Okay, the link is in the bio. All right. Let's get on to our next topic, child. LaTocha. We need to give LaTocha a middle name. LaTocha Marie Scott Bivens. This woman is going to drive me crazy. She is becoming my new Cora Jakes, and I don't like it. I really don't. I'm irritated that I even have to talk about Cora Jakes today, but I was like, I got to give the people an update. I do. It's not a serious update. So y'all don't think, okay, she coming live so she can give us this, what is the breaking news? What is it? She said, you always actually, that's why we love you. I love you too, because okay. LaTocha Marie Scott Bivens. I'm gonna do like Charlamagne the God. Come to the front of the congregation. Okay. This woman is gonna irk my nerves. So okay, so y'all know she went on this apology. Let's go back in time. On the show, her sister Tamika Scott said that LaTocha Scott, her and her husband allegedly stole over $30,000 from them. They have since denied every allegation. LaTocha Scott then went on her YouTube channel, sitting up like this, being nice, nasty, doing her little thing, shucking and jiving and carrying on, pretending as if she's trying to read somebody. Ma'am, did you not know that episode 5 was going to come out on this past Sunday that was going to validate every single situation? that you went online trying to deflect and defend? That was over a week ago. So then she goes into Fox Soul. She says if she has the receipts, tell her to reveal the receipts. She called Tamika's bluff. Tamika said, what she said? She said, God, I'm getting sick of you. Here are the receipts. And stop playing with me. Actually, I have them right here. Y'all know. Listen, I was going to delete it, but I said no. Here are the receipts. Text message from somebody trying to threaten her. Receipt right here of somebody trying to change the address from New York to Fayetteville, Georgia. And a check. Look at this mess. It's the lies for me, y'all. So then she goes on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. They make a mockery of her. They make a mockery of her. The brat gives her the business. The brat said, well, I remember you weren't very nice. You were nasty. Just like you are today. She ain't say that part. I put that part in it. Okay? You got with Rocky, and then you became nastier. You're nasty. So I said, I wish she would come out with something else. Friday. Was it Friday? Thursday, Friday. She's on the line. Where my tissues at? Dang it, I lost my tissue. Where's my tissue box? She said, and I'd like to apologize to my 92-year-old grandma, to my mother, Candy, because you're more popular than me, Tamika, because I lied. That's when Shane said that part. She said, Candy, I apologize, blah, 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 Tamika. But we both have receipts. Still threatening, being passive aggressive, lying. Then she pulled in the big dog. Mental health. This is affecting my mental health. Child, please. And I believe that's true. I do. I believe that part is true. That part is probably the only part that I believe outside of her apologizing to her mother and her grandmother. That's it. I don't believe nothing else. I don't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't believe anything else. Yes, exactly. So she apologized. She's getting on the line. She's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh my God, you're killing me softly with all this fake foolishness. So I came live, child. We talked about it. The day I come on, was it Friday night or Saturday? Let me get my days mixed up. So Sunday happens. Now, I watched it on Peacock. I pay my $5 a month. I do not pay $2,000 for regular cable. I don't do it. No. I pay my $4.99 a month for Peacock, and I pay my $10 or $17 for YouTube. I invest in the platform that I am on, okay? Because I don't like commercials. I don't like commercials, okay? I like to get to the point. That's why I like Grown and Gospel on YouTube. You know why? Because there's no commercials. I don't have to watch commercials, but I don't like it. So on Sunday, here comes the episode. And it was a pretty decent episode up until the last part where they called a meeting. The group escaped. And they get together, and Tamika says, this is going to be a business meeting. She opens up that folder, and she says, they said, we need to talk about money. And she says, apparently, allegedly, that husband, Rocky of hers, has been getting a kickback from the tours where he was able to get all 4 girls involved in the show. She's going to say, you're going to believe a text message? You're going to believe a text message? We don't believe text messages. They don't count. And she said, here is a copy of the wire transfer to. Everybody has receipts except for Tasha and Rocky. She said she don't want nobody talking about her sister, but Rocky. Exactly. Here is a copy, LaTocha, of a wire transfer. Actually, he said 5. No, I'm just joking about this part. You see this here? Right. It says Edward Rocky Bivens or Rockland or Biv Global Management LLC. Gives you all the things right here for your consumption. I need you to see this in black and white that your husband is out here shucking and jiving, dipping and diving, banging, angling, and doing it. And she's like, you can't be serious. Hold on for a second. Rock. That's where the show cut off. I have checked Motown Gospel's IG page every day. I'm like, y'all still got this woman on the roll? I'm not trying to stop nobody bag, child. That's not what I'm here for. But I'm just curious as to why LaTocha Scott is still on the roll at Motown Gospel. Now, listen, if she was with Sony, okay, fine. Rockefeller or what is it, Rock Nation, fine. She could be with, what's the label Run DMC had back in the day? I'm acting like these church people. What's the name of the what's the label that everybody was on back in the day? They could be with Jive and JVC. I don't know what the name of the stuff is anymore, child. She could be with anybody else, but she is with Motown Gospel. She is on the same label as Brian Courtney Wilson. I Let It Man. Tasha Cobbs Leonard. And and Ty Tribbett. Now, out of all three, the people said only one of them really, not Def Jam. Thank you, Diva June. Hey, baby. Thank you, D. She said Def Jam. Now, out of all three I just named, the people said, not me, I didn't say it, but the people said that only one of them really truly sang. And we don't even know that for sure about him. Well, I think Tasha Cobbs is saved, but the people say she need to come clean. That's what the people say. I don't know that. I don't know the woman. I know what I've got in my DM. They say she need to be saved. They say she need to be dipped all over again. Her and that husband. Okay, he looks more like a lady friend. Okay, but they're still on Motown Gospel. Okay, still on the same label of all these people. And I'm like, y'all still have her on the IG page. She's still on the roll online. All these different things. Y'all have not let this woman go with all this scandal. And every time even the secular vloggers on YouTube are calling Motown Gospel out. Yes. I have heard, I don't want to say their name. Yes, I don't care. Kempire. I like him. I like Kempire. And my boo thing, DJ Richie Scott. He is like, what is going on with the Motown Gospel? Child, I said, look, I'm talking back to TV. Child, I don't know. They need to get a watch and know what time it is. And let Satan's people go. Except for the one that's bringing in a lot of money. LaTocha Scott is not going to bring the money because nobody trusts her. No one trusts her at this point. Everyone knows that she's allegedly lying. No one trusts what she's saying. Let's be for real. But she believes it. And it seems like she believes anything that her husband says. Everyone else, she don't believe nothing. If her mama came to her tomorrow and said, I think Rocky, she could, you sure you think that about my man? Because back in the 80s and 90s, if you had a man, you were it. About my man? You gonna talk about that with my man? With his big old thunder thighs and hips, okay? That's my man. And we in an open relationship, and I'm a gospel artist. I wonder how that went over with Motown Gospel. Listen, I wish I was a fly on the wall in that meeting. Y'all Motown, call me up. I'll come to the meeting. I will pay my own ticket. Can I sit in on the meeting, chat? Can I sit down and ask the questions like, what is this? Can I ask the questions, y'all? Would y'all like to see that? Cocktails, sitting down across from LaTocha Scott and that Rocky and Motown Gospel. What is going on? You out here, Charles, how much you representing? See, I would not be talking about her had she not tiptoed herself to the church sector. Here we go. Now I got to sit down and talk about you. You have become Cora Jakes number 2. We tired. We're worn out already. I'm worn out even get ready to talk about Cora Jakes and men. Don't even want to do it. I'm tired. All right. I'm doing pretty good today, y'all. I'm almost done. Yes, Lord. Thank you. Let me pull up my phone for this Cora Jakes piece. I'm about tired of LaTocha Scott. Oh, they gonna grow in the gospel right there. I'm on my IG. I don't know who it was who runs that page, but somebody liked my picture today from Growing the Gospel. I was like, oh, thank you. When she mentioned the open relationship and trying to where are the executives at Motown Gospel? They must be taking a nap. I think that's what it is. You know, when you get really, remember back in the day when you got frustrated, your mother said, go take a nap. When you wake up, you're going to feel better. Y'all remember that? My mother used to do that to us. When I was real cranky, she was going to that room, take a nap. When you get up, I promise you're going to feel, and I did. I felt better. I said, oh my, there's nothing like a nap. Maybe I needed a nap all along. Prior to this cap, I haven't had a nap in almost a year. Okay? I'm lying. I had it when I had my surgery, but that don't count. I need a good nap. Maybe I might feel better. Maybe y'all might get the boring side of cocktails at that point. This is me when I'm tired, okay? Child, where they do that at? Motown, the executives, I'm convinced that breaking news, the executives at Motown Gospel are taking a nice long nap. They are sleeping, and they're probably sitting at their table. This is what they're probably doing. So they give you an advance. Quite as a cat, LaTocha Scott doesn't really need a label. She really doesn't. All she needed was to start putting music out on her own. These rappers and things, they get deals after they start streaming having people stream their music online. And these labels go, oh wow, we want to sign you because we see the streams, we see the engagement. She really didn't need a label right now, y'all. She wanted a label because it made her feel better. It made her feel better. But my question is this, and hopefully I'm gonna close at this, hopefully, because y'all know I go on a tangent. Back in the 90s, you're supposed to have a solo album. So let's say 1999, it's 2023, maybe 2022 when she got the deal. What were you doing all that time? You live in Atlanta. You have access to recording studios. I'm quite sure that you do. What are you doing all that time? What? Your son is grown. Your husband out there with you in an open relationship. He in an open relationship. He out there cheating and shucking and jiving. What were you doing? Besides cooking that daggone vegan food. What were you doing? And then all of a sudden, and quiet as a cat, her sister Tamika said that she was on TMZ, and she said, and she stole that deal too. She's a thief. That's what the people said. Her sister said that LaTocha Scott is a bona fide thief. I said, well, listen, if anybody else gonna tell your tea, it's gonna be family. Your family gonna tell your tea, and they ain't gonna lie about it. And Tamika said, I said what I said. She's a thief. That's what she said. Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all all right tonight? How y'all doing? All right. Let's get to this Cora Jakes situation. Now, this is going to be all over the place. This is not major breaking news. This is just what I have been watching online. And, you know, she's been relieved. She has not blocked me yet. I am still not yet blocked. Can y'all believe that? I can't. Everybody, I have had subscribers blocked. I have had, I've seen other vloggers on here blocked. I am not blocked from Cora Jakes or Cora Jakes, formerly known as Coleman. Because now all of a sudden she's changing her name. Because you know what? Number one, I have to say allegedly, but y'all know I don't want to. Y'all know I don't want to when it comes down to Cora. Because unlike a lot of people, I really want to. I want her to get saved again. I want Cora Jakes to go to that altar, and I have offered to walk this woman to the altar several times. She don't want to get saved. I'm convinced she don't want it. But I have purposely, and I want you all. So at the end of 2022, I closed the year out with breaking news about. I gave you all the pastor's name that Dallas allegedly got to call me up in July. I told you all that. It's the video's still up on my page. You can check it out. Okay. Co-pastor Susie Owens is on the thumbnail, looking like this with a big old wig piece on, looking like herself. All right. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. But I have purposely, outside of when Michelle Lau came and gave us an exclusive, I have not talked about Cora Jakes, and I have not done it on purpose. I want her to think that I was lying dormant and not watching anything. Oh, yes. I wanted her to think, she's quiet. She's not watching me. But I'm watching her. I've said on this channel, why do you still have your name as C. Jakes Coleman with the blue tick on Instagram? Your name is no longer, well, you're now divorced. You can get your name changed at any time. You steal documents to the court, allegedly. You've hidden different documents from the public that people are getting unsealed. That's another story for another day. Shout out to the people behind the scenes that are working behind the scenes. But so you come online, and this is what I'm gonna start right here, because this is what I don't like. I hate when people come online to gaslight and to lie. Y'all stop. Breaking news. Y'all stop coming online lying. Stop it. Stop coming online lying. We do not believe the lie, except for the people that buy into your foolishness and look past all your mess. Okay? She said, keep in mind her husband worked with. Oh yeah, I've seen all the interviews with Tasha K, including the ones on her app. I am on the Tasha K app. Listen, y'all, I'm watching everything. When I'm really quiet, y'all don't see me posting. I'm watching content. I'm reading content. I'm Googling. Okay, I have watched everything. And there's another which y'all don't know is, and I'm not gonna give y'all the person, but it's a person that's gonna come out about this Rocky and LaTocha situation is gonna rock it. If you have not been on Tasha K Live's app, baby, y'all not ready for that one. Now that one's a mess. It's another alleged mistress, not the one that she played on Sunday, but another one. And I'll give you a hint. She's related to him. Okay, and that's what the people say. But one thing I don't like is this. On social media, so let me tell y'all something. So I know for me, right, in order to authenticate my Instagram page, I now have a blue check. The cocktails page, right? You pay $14.99 for it. I'm not ashamed of it. It is what it is. Because I want to make sure that if somebody else makes a page of mine, people don't believe that that's me. Okay? Thank you, Soraya. I want people to know that I am cocktails. But it has my full government on there. And I said, oh, I need to change this, but they won't let you change it. But it will let me change my handle name. Okay? She's telling the people, you can't change your handle name. Yes, you can. You can't change your name on there. You can change your handle name on there. And mind you, if you have over a certain amount of followers on Instagram and all the different platforms, and YouTube included, they give you a special team to work with. You are a celebrity. Your father is TD Jakes, better known as Dallas here on the Cocktail Hour with Catrice. Okay, he is TD Jakes. Let's just call it what it is. And if you're on Patreon, you know we've discussed him in great detail. We even discussed him on the Darryl Walters show when I was on his show a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so and it's a lot. Listen. This thing with Dallas and TPH runs deep, y'all. Okay, lots of scandal, lots of foolishness. So I said, you know what? Let me just do a little survey on this page. Then I realized that she has another page. And she told her subscribers, by the way, you guys, I can't change my name here. I had to start another page. Now, I mentioned that people that have a certain amount of followers have a team. You can call them and say, hey, I need to have this changed. How do I know that? Because I'm aware. I've watched Funky Dynasty for a long time here on YouTube and on Instagram. And there's been times where his page has gone down. He's made a call to one of the team members and or T.S. Madison and gotten his page back up several times. He's gone into Instagram jail several times over. So that means you can do anything that you want to do if you have a team, which she should. She should have a team. She come on and say, hey guys, want to let you all know that I have a new page. You've been watching people's commentary, okay? You've been watching people's commentary, and you know we've been telling you that you still have Coleman at the end of your last name. You need to change it. You think that we believe you when you say that, you know, you're no longer in love with him? We all know if you have any type of discernment, if you have any type of discernment, you know, if you're done with a man, I'm done with this. Y'all know how we do as women. I'm getting sick. Let me just change this right now because I'm getting tired of his ass. You know how we do. So you want to wait until a year after your y'all remind me relationship, because now she don't like getting relationship advice. I cannot. You wait until a year after your divorce to now start a new page. You waited because you've been watching people's commentary. See, one thing about her, she's all in these streets. And I don't know if I told you all this. I think I did on one of my when I was talking about LaTocha Davis. One night I think I did a live stream in my room, and then one of my subscribers said, "Hey, Cocktails, Michelle Loud is on TikTok. She has sent me the TikTok in my DMs." I said, "Oh, let me go ahead and check it out." So I checked it out. I hop on, we start talking, and Michelle reveals to me that allegedly, I gotta say allegedly, now she know I have to say allegedly, that allegedly she was on her live streaming. Michelle's been going live a lot. Y'all go ahead and follow her on Facebook. Okay, I want to get her on YouTube though. I told her go on YouTube. We tired of Facebook. That Facebook ministry and that demon got to go. Okay, I don't like it. It's a spirit. Break it now in Jesus' name. I told her that. Girl, come to YouTube. Okay, nobody said Facebook. But she has a good audience there. But I want her to be able to stream better on Facebook, on YouTube. So she says that she was on live one day, minding her business, telling her story. And Cora pops in. That's it. Now, mind you, I hadn't seen it. The street committee was not on their job, okay? Because I didn't get no DM, no message, no nothing. I said, wait, hold on. So I'm sitting there like, hold on for a second. What you mean she popped in the live? She said, Catrice, she popped in the live stream when I was talking about Jason. And she said, and I need my baby back home. And I said what I said. I said, that's period. Okay? Keep fighting for your son. Now, I think she's been getting better with her delivery, y'all. So y'all bear with her, work with her. I know some of the women of God don't like how she cuss. Look past the cussing and look at the heart of this young lady fighting for her child. Y'all do that for me. Y'all just promise me that. So I'm minding my business. Not this day I went. I'm lying. I'm lying. So I said, let me just go on the line. And I was going to put this on Patreon, but I said, no, I'm going to go live with this one, share. Because I'm not yet blocked, praise the Lord. And even if I was, I do have access. So I get on the line. I said, oh, okay. Well, I see her new page official, Call Me Cora, for whatever reason. So I go to the official Call Me Cora page, and then I see that she's talking to one of the TikTokers, and she's trying to be about all the things, even though she says she don't want no new friends. It's the lies for me. She wants a friend and a man desperately, but we're going to let that go because that's not my business. The business that we care about here is Jason. Can somebody type that in the comment section? The business that we care about here on Cocktail Hour with Catrice is Jason. The business that we care about here is Jason. Okay? So I go on the page and I'm looking, it's okay. I see Rosie the dog got a little sweater on, child. Let me see. She has on a little sweater. Got on a little onesie. Okay. I was like, okay, let me just look at it in real time. So I give y'all my honest reaction. Because y'all know I just gotta give it to y'all raw. Let's go to the page. I said, okay, let's see. Okay, so here we go. You see, I'm not blocked. All right. I am not yet blocked. I'm not. Thank you. Praise the Lord. So I looked at the page and I said, let me just tap on the official Call Me Cora. So I go, look, she has 13,000 people because, she's a celebrity. She's popular. And she has on a young lady from TikTok. I forgot let's see what her name is. I really wanted to tell her that she needs to be careful, but I didn't do it. Y'all listen, I'm trying to behave myself in 2023. But I really wanted to tell her, if you don't, girl, you better be careful, girl. Don't just. But I ain't say nothing. I let it go. So I'm looking, and I see the young lady from TikTok, and I said, okay, so she has 17 posts up. Hey, World Jukebox. So I said, well, let's go back to the original page. And I looked. I said, huh. There's Rosie the dog again in her onesie. Rosie the dog. Rosie's laying down. I see her walking with this jack-o'-lantern of a water bottle, talking about tell them this and tell okay. I said, something's different here. Something's different. And I kept scrolling. And I said, okay, I see when she went to Sophia Ruffin's wedding. Okay. Something's still different. This is how you know. Let me tell you something. This is how you know she watches people's pages online. This is how you know. Because I remember I came live one day and I said, I'm about sick of her trying to throw this little boy up in Michelle's face. I said it. I went on a rant. Actually, I got a call from Dallas after that. Talking about, you all right, girl? Because you went on a rant. I said, I'm not. I'm not okay. Because I'm tired of her. And I don't know her. And I'm tired. So I said, hold on. The picture of her taunting Michelle is gone. The video of her taunting Michelle is gone. The video of her holding Jason and making him kiss her. Oh, Jason, I need a break. It's gone. The videos are gone. This is how you know that she pays attention to what we say. She does. She pays attention. One of my subscribers said, I think she likes you, Catrice. I said, I think you might be right. Because I don't cut no cards. If this was my family member, I would do the same thing. I would do the same. Don't ask me, because I'm gonna tell you, bring him home. Send that baby back to his mama. You know that's not your child. You're lying. You're allegedly stealing. So I went through again. I said, oh, another video is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, cocktail crew members. She has a couple posts still up. But she got halfway saved. She ain't all the way there because the baby's still not home. He's still not home. So that means she's not yet all the way saved in my book. Now, whatever Jesus got, that's between her and the Lord, praise the Lord. But Cora Jakes, formerly known as Coleman, has now scrubbed her page from most of the Jason content. Praise be the Lord. Because how dare you sit around here and you taunt a woman who you allegedly convinced that she was signing a document that was for the baby to travel. And she was really signing her rights away. Knowing that she did not have the financial means to get her child back, you took advantage of her. So thanks be to God that she got a little bit saved. Now we need you to get saved even more, Cora, because we know you're watching. By this, I know you're watching. This is how I know Cora watches the commentary. Michelle Loud talks. She mentions my name often on her live stream, so I know Cora's watching. I know she is. We need you to get more saved. All those prayers that you've been posting on Instagram and Facebook, and the people not paying attention because your hair too daggone big. And I like big hair. I do. Okay? But you're trying to overshadow the hair with the message. We need you to get saved and bring that baby home. Period, point blank. I said what I said, and I mean it. Now you're watching. And you know that Michelle Lau does not have none. She's doing good. It's a slow process. Hey, Tanisha, it's a slow process. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but she's gonna continue to fight for her child to get back. The girl is resilient. The young lady is resilient. I won't call her a girl. She's a young lady. She's resilient. She's brave. In my book, she's very brave. She's doing the best that she can for the ones that she still has custody over. But the one child that she's fighting for, she can't tangibly get to right now because you are in the way. And I wish that there was a way. My God, I wish that there was a way that we can call Bianca, aka Amari's mother, to get her back to her mother. I wish that there was a way. But because we know Michelle Lau, we're going to stick with Michelle Lau. We're going to continue to say justice for Jason, hashtag Michelle Lau here on this platform. We will always be riding for her until I see something different. And let me tell you something. This is how I know that you're watching. This is how I know that you know that you're wrong. That you are, and who was I watching? I think it was the Armand Wiggins show last night. He was talking about the blue check on Instagram or whatever, and how he paid for his. And I was like, shoot, I did too, because I don't want nobody to take my channel. I don't want nobody to take my platform name. It's a catchy name, and we talk about Jesus here. But he said that, do you think that Beyonce is worried about who's paying for a blue check or who's getting a blue check that has less than 1 million subscribers? No. So why are you, the daughter of TD Jakes, watching a young lady fighting for, because you're wrong. You feel guilty. LaTocha Scott said something last week about her feeling convicted. You only feel convicted when you know that you did something wrong. God tugs at your heart. And I could tell he was tugging at your heart because you saw the commentary. He said, I'm going to change my Instagram name. I'm going to create another page. But it's funny to me how she says she can't change the page and she can't do content on it, but she's still posting content on both pages. It's the lies, y'all. It's the lies. Ma'am, we need you to get saved fully and bring Jason back to his rightful mother. And that would be Michelle Powell Loud. I said what I said. Now listen, I'm tired of it being just me on this platform talking. I will give you all, if you all want to do a live stream where you can come on and give your opinion, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I want you to come on. I want you to share your thoughts. Because I think she needs to start hearing from more than just people like me. People than Michelle. Michelle is the mother. She knows that we ride for her here. But I think that Cora J needs to hear from more people. Even if you go on your own platform, you ain't got to come here. Broadcast on your own platforms. Post stuff online. And don't, for goodness sake, don't bully. Do not bully. I do not condone bullying. I'm not a bully. Even though people be thinking I am bullying. I'm not bullying Cora. I'm not bullying her. Listen, let me tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something about that one too, Cora. But we need more people to talk about this. This is not over. I don't want y'all to think that because people have not been posting that Michelle Loud is still not yet asking for her son back. Fuck that. She's demanding her son. Okay? And we need more people to talk about it. And then listen, I know it's going to get old. People going to get tired of talking about it. But what if that was your child, your niece, your nephew, your cousin? What if that was, let me tell y'all a real quick story. And then let me tell y'all this before I tell you the story. I believe that there's more to why there's a cover-up in Dallas. I do believe it. I have my theory. Talked about it with a friend this morning. Actually, talked about it this morning. I said, you know the situation that's going on in Dallas? He said, no. What happened? I said, challenge. I said, you sitting down? He said, yeah. So we start having a little kiki session. He said the same thing I said that I thought was going on, why why people ain't talking about the way they're supposed to. I have a theory that I would never say on this public platform ever, and no, I'm not doing it. But I have a theory as to why that the bishop is covering up. So I have a story. I pray that my family does not see this. Okay. I'm not going to say which side it is. It is what it is. Well, I'll just tell them again. So one of my uncles was, I think he was sick, and my cousin, we were in constant communication. We're very close, and we're like sisters, even though I really haven't talked to her like that. Her birthday was this past weekend, and so she called me up. She was upset. She said, "I have to tell you and your sister what's going on." She said that allegedly, one of my aunts, when she was in college, she got pregnant. And she had a daughter. And I said, yes, she has. She said, no. She said, and when she had the baby, she was getting ready to graduate. And so from there, she had the baby. She gave the baby to my aunt, one of my great aunts, actually, down the line. She's not a great aunt. She's like a great aunt, but she's like down the line. I don't know how you do it. She's an older. She's like one of my elders. And she gave the baby to my aunt to raise. She said, this is her name. And I said, oh my God. Now, I was in my late 30s when I found this out. I am 40. I'll be 42 this year. And I just found out. Now, I knew that the young lady was my cousin. I didn't know she was my first cousin. I had no clue. So I said, what do you mean? She said, that's Auntie's child. Okay. And we talked about it. And I said, I feel slighted. No one mentioned it. I think her grandmother told her, who's my aunt. And I said, I feel slighted. I said, I feel slighted. I said, I feel like I didn't have an opportunity to connect with her on that first, you know the camaraderie you have with the first cousins, right? You know that whole vibe. And I said, I never got a chance to connect with her in that way. And it's sad. And to this day, I've never mentioned that I knew anything about it. Not one time, because I know it would hurt the aunt that it is. But as the niece who loves to be with my cousins, it is a challenge for me. And y'all know my mouth big, okay? Y'all listen, y'all know that Cocktails got a big old mouth. And I'd be like, why y'all tell us? I couldn't do what I really wanted to say. Why y'all ain't tell us that so-and-so was our first cousin? Chad, you could have told us. I couldn't do that. And so I'm looking at this Cora Jake situation. And this young man is now with his sister Bianca, his adopted sister Bianca. And he's not having an opportunity to be raised with his birth siblings. And they're missing out on vital time. Vital time. Vital time. When my mother passed away, my sister and I were not close. We were not close. We were not close. And my mother made us promise that we would stick together. And it was a bumpy road at first, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We tried, and I was like, listen, this ain't gonna work. Okay? You go your way, I'm gonna go my way. You get sick, child, call me now, but I ain't coming up and nothing else. But now we are close. Now we still have our little moment, but we're not as bad as we used to be. We're grown now. But imagine going through life and you not knowing, or you knowing that you have a brother, or knowing that you have a sister, and you're not being able to tangibly touch them every day, to hug them and to embrace them, and to say, and to have those moments where you can reflect when you get older and say, remember when we were younger and we did this? Remember we went here with mommy and we did this? They don't have that right now. Cora Jakes, because of your desire to have children is one thing, but you obtain them allegedly improperly. And you are now robbing Jason of a relationship with his siblings. You're robbing him. You're robbing him. I feel slighted and I feel robbed that and my cousin, my first cousin, who's now with she was with my elder, but she's now with my other cousin who is her sister. And she loves her unconditionally, y'all. She's so good. She's also a pastor. And I had to correct that. I do have a pastor on my father's side. I just told you what side it was. But I feel robbed as a cousin that I don't have a relationship. And she has a developmental disability. And I feel slighted. And I'm just a cousin. I'm nobody special. Jason is being robbed. His siblings are being robbed of that relationship. Cora said it best too. The aunties, the cousins, grandparents, everybody's being robbed. The uncles. They're being robbed of vital time with this child, all because you had a desire to have a baby because you could not conceive. I understand where you are, because I can know, and I broke down last night. I gotta be honest. Come on, I gotta be honest with you. I had a breakdown last night. I sat here and I watched Grown in Gospel, and I love that show, by the way. And I watched Tasha talk to her husband. And I sat there and I had to pause the show because I started asking God, why? Why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? Why can't I? Why did you not allow me to? There wasn't me that I take too long. Could I had already been there? I started asking God, why, y'all? I started asking those important questions. Started asking those questions. Why is it like this? And then look at baby Jason. See, for some of y'all, this is entertainment. For some of you all, you turn on YouTube, you turn on Facebook, you turn on Twitter, you see me, oh, there go that cocktails girl talking again. Y'all like this video, by the way. She talking again. But on the other side, this is somebody's life. This is somebody, y'all know this is somebody's life. This is not a story for entertainment. This is somebody's real life. She really is fighting for her child. She's really going to bat every day on live for her child. She's really going in and getting documents unsealed so that she can fight for her child. This is not just entertainment. This is real life. And I think that once we get that, and I get it, this is YouTube. You can turn it on, you see a real person talking, and we entertain you. I get it, but this is still real life. This woman is really fighting for her child. This child is really being robbed of the relationships that are going to sustain him until the day that he closes his eyes. And God forbid something happens to anybody on his mother's side. He'll be robbed of that too. I think I'm done. I know I'm done. Okay. But she scrubbed the page. That's step number one. We need you to do more, Cora. We need you to consider that this woman is fighting for a child that she birthed out of her body. She carried this child for 9 months. This is her child. This is not a toy. This is not Rosie the dog. This is her child. To all her followers, follow her. I don't care. Buy her books. I don't care. Go to her conferences. I don't care. We just want Jason back with his mother. Listen, she can have all what she got. I'm thanking God that she was born into the family that she was born into. Because had she not been, this story would have slipped right through the cracks. We want her to be successful, to prosper and be in good health, even as her soul prospers. But we want Jason back with his mother. Okay? Do y'all understand that? This is not a hating type of stream. This is we get it. She's a celebrity. We just want Jason with his mother. This is not that difficult. And let me just say this, because I see these celebrities, these gospel artists, and these Christians online that are popular, and they skate past this stuff. They skate past it. That's not my business. All of this is your business. Yes. Yes. All of this is your business. The problem is they don't want to rock the boat. We want to continue to go to TPH and go to these wonderful services. We want to continue to be a part of the club. Be a part of the club. That's fine. But you're not a real friend. I told y'all before, y'all don't ask me nothing. I'm going to tell you the truth. You listen, I don't have a lot of friends to this day because of it, and I don't care. I actually like it better this way. Less personalities to manage, less people that I have to entertain. I can be by my lonesome. I don't care. I'm not about kissing nobody's tail. So you got the wrong one for that. I don't care. Don't call me, ask me nothing. Contest, what you think about it? You want the truth? Okay. You're wrong. Fix it. Good night, bye. That's really how I talk to my friends and my family. I had a guest on my show. He and I are not talking because I told him the truth. I don't care. He told you how I am. In real life. In real life. Listen, one thing about me and two things for sure. My mother used to tell me all the time, everyone is not your friend, and she was right. It means nothing to me to lose a friend. But you will never be able to say that I lied to you. You will never be able to say she's a liar and she was not honest. You will never be able to say that. You won't be able to say it. My girlfriend said, we've been friends for 25 years. You will never be able to say I'm a liar. Listen, what you going Tanisha, did I not pull? She's my friend of 25 years. I should send you the daggone link because she ain't gonna come on here. Did I not? We had a conversation. What was it? Was it February? January, February. We met up at the bar and we had a 2-hour conversation. Did we not? And we got stuff straight. Did we not? And I just said, listen, and I love you, but I gotta tell you the truth. And she told me the truth. That's it. She said it was February. See? We then celebrated her mother's 70th birthday party. Her and her family did a fantastic job this past Saturday of putting on for her mother's 70th birthday party. 70. Blessed to see 70 years. Blessed to see 70 years. But one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to lie to you. Don't ask me nothing if you don't want the truth, because I'm going to give it to you. So, Cora Jakes, just for you, baby. I need for you to consider giving this baby back. Put your pride to the side and do it the right way. Do it the right way. You can adopt a child the right way. You can. My cousin is a living testament of it. I posted him. If you guys are on my Instagram page, I post my cousin. He's an aspiring rapper. He's doing a fantastic job, and he goes by the name of Slick Yo. He's adopted. That's my baby. My aunt did it the right way. And now, you know what's happened? His family, my aunt is now deceased, but his family, his birth family, we all came out for his first showcase. I represented my side. He had two of his siblings there. We had a good time. We get fellowship together. That's how it's supposed to be. But my aunt did it the right way. She went through the system. And if you can't go through the system, that is a problem. Then you don't need the child until you are ready. And listen, delay does not mean denial. Come on, y'all heard that in church 1,000 times. Delay does not mean denial. Just wait. You'll get it. But give this baby back. You know why Tasha Robinson, why the leaders aren't speaking up? Let me tell you something. The leaders aren't speaking up because they don't want to lose the bank. See, and let me just tell y'all this. Dallas was here in Maryland 2 weeks ago. The person I was texting is on here today, but I don't want to put her out there like that. I think it was 2 weeks ago that he was here officiating a wedding of a pastor in DC. Okay? No one wants to sit here and lose out on the connection of a man that's worth over $100 million. See, listen, let me tell you something about the body of Christ. It's all about money. It is 85% money, 15% Jesus. Oh, let me scrap that. I'm sorry. Let me stop lying. 75% money. What is it? 10% is Jesus, and then for the rest of the 5% is self. That's why my math all wrong. It's self. It's all about self. And we need them to do better. We need them to stand up for this. This is real righteousness right here. Didn't the Bible talk about taking care of the widows and the children? Jason is a child. Jason is a child. He's a child. We need to do better. But they're more concerned about the number one, the affiliation, the perception. If I just get picked, they look at him like he's Jesus. If I just touch the hem of his garment, I will be as popular and as wealthy as him. If that's what it's going to take, I don't want it. Now, I have goals. But if I have to do all of that to have it, I don't want that. And a real friend will correct you. See? She said the congregation has become the new Cashapp for these leaders. But see, this is what I see also, and I don't want to say any names because there's some people that I respect, but it's dwindling away. Because, and I'm talking about the art that they do, the content that they do. But when I see a situation like this, they post all the funny stuff. They post, oh, this pastor did this, and this pastor's skirt fell down, and this pastor passed gas in the pulpit, and this pastor, toot on himself a little bit. They post all the funny stuff. But when it comes down to the seriousness of ministry, the seriousness of life and life's issues, they negate people like Michelle Lau. I can't live like that, y'all. That's not how I'm set up. That's not how I'm set up. And now she's trying to wipe away Brandon Coleman, like she didn't allegedly put him in jail. Like, come on, y'all, I can't. And y'all continue to support his mother and his father too. They really need help. They really. Listen. We're gonna keep everything above board today. I know that some of y'all think, okay, he was involved in a situation with Jason, but until he gets out, he will not be able to talk to us the way that the way we need him to talk. Yes, he did interviews with nosy bystanders. What we got now? Nothing. We need Brandon to talk. And he ain't gonna trust me if I come to the jailhouse, because I was gonna make a trip to the jail. I sure was. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I try to keep this under an hour. I go on my tangent, my rants. I can't help myself. But this situation right here is near dear to my heart. And I need y'all to know that Michelle Loud has been broadcasting nonstop. I wish I could get on every live that she does. I can't, because I still got to work. I still have things that I have to do. But you all, please keep her in, and please try to give. I know she's having something next week for her book launch or something. I was trying to make it to that. I still got to work that out. It's a lot going on. I was really trying to get down there to do that. Y'all pray for me about that situation, because the flights from here to Dallas give me a whole heap of anxiety. It's just too much for me. Okay. And I don't like layovers and stuff. So y'all pray for my spirit that I got to get over that. I don't mind flying, but I don't like a whole bunch of waiting 6-10 hours. No, let me get on the plane and get down. Okay. Plus I gained some weight, child. Ain't nobody trying to sit in the back of the plane. Anyway, that's either here or there. But you all continuously support her. If you have a platform, talk. Use your platform to share what's going on. Everything is alleged, of course. She knows that we have to say that. So do not be afraid to just speak your piece and what you think about the situation. But please, please, please make sure you say allegedly for your sake. I tell every new and up and coming broadcaster that everything is alleged. Also, if you are trying to do the broadcasting thing, okay, I'm an Amazon influencer. I have created a whole item list for you all as a starter kit. So go onto my Amazon store, check out the broadcasting tools. There's a laptop there. There's a phone there. There's ring lights there. There's the microphone situation. There's the headphones there. Everything that you need to get started to broadcast. Okay, so you can broadcast and sound like me. Okay. Some of the bags you see behind me are on the Amazon store as well. Everything is up there, okay? And as I see more information or more items, I'm going to put them in the storefront for you, okay? But please make sure that you check that out if you are interested in broadcasting. All right, it's like broadcasting on a budget. I don't spend a lot of money for this. I don't. We have Wi-Fi, okay? And then I have all of my little gadgets and things here. My backdrop, making it look nice and pretty. It's not expensive. It's really not. Thank you, Diva June, for your words of encouragement. I really appreciate that, because y'all, it's not easy to get up here every week to talk about stuff. And the way that I'm trying to do this whole content creation thing, I might be up here a little bit more. So y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all pray for me about that too. But please pray. Keep Jason, keep Michelle, keep Brandon Coleman's mother and father in prayer. Please, I don't know if Miss Bernice is on the line, but I will pin her GoFundMe in the comment section when I get offline today after I get to my destination, because I'm late. And yeah, I think I'm done. But support the people, okay? And y'all pray for them. And hopefully Jason will not go another year, 10 years without being close to his siblings. One of his siblings is what, 16 now? Vital years. Vital years gone. Anyway, guys, I love you all. I will see you on the next broadcast. Listen, you know how we get out here every single week. Hug somebody, love somebody, and tell them that you love them. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.